In the bustling heart of New Delhi, Aarav Mehra was a journalist who chased forgotten stories, the kind buried in bureaucratic neglect or willful amnesia. He never believed in ghosts. He believed in truth. One night, a package was slipped beneath his apartment door. No return address. Inside, a charred patient intake form from 1996. Faded black and white photos of emaciated people, and a single blood-colored line scrawled in Assamese, "Go to Mayong."
Mayong. The very name was taboo. Known across Assam as the land of black magic, it existed in whispered legends of witches who turned men to goats, or tantrics who vanished into smoke. Aarav thought it was superstition. But one photo in the file stopped his breath. His mother, supposedly dead in childbirth. The document read, patient name Mayong Mehra, status unstable, location Madhukar Institute, Ward 6.
Mayong was lush, mist-wrapped, and unnervingly silent. The locals stared, but said nothing. Every question about the hospital was met with stone faces or sudden prayers. The guest house owner, a toothless woman named Reba, muttered one word before closing her door. Cursed. Aarav found the path in an old colonial map, now overgrown with trees and folklore. Deep within the forest, hidden behind thorn and stone, stood the Madhukar Mental Healing Institute, abandoned but untouched. Ivy crawled its walls, but the iron gate creaked open easily. Inside, time had stopped. Patient beds were still made. A teacup lay shattered on the floor, its contents long dried. On a table, medical journals dated 1946 to 1996. One marked top secret read, "The Balthakor Protocol, Separation of Ego Through Ritual." Dr. Veer Balthakor, it turned out, was a British-trained psychiatrist turned occultist. The treatment? Extract the ego using tantric rituals, leaving a pure, docile vessel. As night fell, Aarav heard whispers, a child laughing. He turned and saw no one. A hidden staircase led him to Ward 6, its door sealed with rusted chains and smeared vermilion. Inside, beds were arranged in a circle. Symbols were etched into the floor. Vedic, tantric, unknown. Film reels, stacked high, documented patients before and after the ritual. A man who screamed non-stop for 3 years now sat quietly, his eyes black, unblinking. Then Aarav saw it. His reflection smiled, even though he did not. Panicked, he fled, only to be stopped by Baba Janardhan, a mystic who had been waiting outside. "You're not the first to come," the Baba whispered, "but you may be the last. Your mother tried to end it. She failed. Now, it is your turn." Baba Janardhan led him to a sealed chamber. Inside floated a preserved body, a woman, perfectly intact in a glass coffin of amber oil. Her face, Mayong Mehra. She opened her eyes. Barely able to speak, Maya revealed the truth. The Borthakur Protocol had succeeded too well. The asylum had become a conduit for dark energies. Patients were cured not by medicine, but by forced possession. The soul was separated, the body turned into an empty shell. Pregnant and trapped, Maya had escaped once, but was caught and bound in tantric suspension to prevent the ritual's unraveling. Aarav, her son, was the child born from the merging of science and black magic. He was the key to either awakening or sealing the system. Suddenly, the room grew cold. Dr. Borthakur, long dead, returned, not as a man, but a shadow with a voice, seeking Aarav's body to be reborn. Aarav, torn between fear and purpose, chose sacrifice. Maya guided him to the pit of reversal, the original ritual chamber. Here, Borthakur had first succeeded, and where it would end. As Aarav descended, hallucinations warped reality. He saw the spirits of patients, children, women, men, all trapped, all broken. They begged for release. Aarav began the ritual, not to extract his soul, but to bind all wandering spirits to him, absorbing their pain and freeing them. His body began to burn from within. Maya chanted a counter-ritual, one of compassion, not control, a spell forgotten in the Borthakur Protocol. The asylum trembled. Its walls cracked. Outside, the villagers saw flames rise, but no smoke. In one blinding flash, Madaka Hospital vanished. A year later, a wellness retreat stood on the same hill, dedicated to healing trauma through natural therapies and cultural rituals. A plaque read, "In memory of those who were never mad, only misunderstood." A young boy ran across the grass. His mother called after him, "Aarav, don't go too far." She turned back to the retreat center, her eyes reflecting calm. Her name tag, Dr. Mayong Mehra. And inside, in a locked drawer, she kept a single film reel, unwatched, unmarked. They say no one ever left the hospital. But what if someone did?